It's Thursday, the 24th day in the month of October 2025. A beautiful afternoon to you. Welcome to Newsline on Melody 100.7 FM here in our United Kingdom studios. I am Elizabeth Awoku. Let's dive into the headlines. Reps move to limit president control over EFCC chair. Court grant Showore, Nnamdi Kanu's lawyer, 11 others bail. NBTE warns against illegal award of ND-HND certificates. And on the foreign scene, women sue government over sexual abuse in Australian military. And on sport news today, Governor Aliya disbands Lobbysters Board in Management. Here is the news in detail, starting with national stories. The House of Representatives has passed for second reading a bill seeking to amend the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission Establishment Act 2004 to confer institutional independence on the Anti-Corruption Agency. The resolution of the House followed the consideration of a bill sponsored by the Plateau State lawmaker Yusuf Gadi during Thursday's plenary. Among other provisions, the proposed legislation seeks to insulate the EFCC from political control and align its operations with global anti-corruption best practices. Leading the debate on the general principles of the bill at a session presided over by the Deputy Speaker, Benjamin Kalu, Gadi said the amendment aims to modernize the EFCC legal framework to enable it to respond to the multi-layered patterns of financial and economic crimes across the country. A magistrate court in Kuje, Abuja on Friday granted bail to publisher and activist Omoyele Sowore, Aloy Ejimako, a member of the legal team representing the detained leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu. The IPOB leader's brother, Prince Emmanuel Kanu, and 10 others, in the sum of 500,000 naira with two sureties in like sum. Newsline reports that all 13 defendants were arrested and arraigned before the court for inciting public disturbance and breach of peace in connection with the #Free Nnamdi Kanu Now protest held on Monday, October the 20th, in Abuja. While Ejimako Emmanuel and the other 10 defendants were arrested during the protests and later remanded at the Kuje Correctional Facility, Sowore was apprehended on October the 23rd at the premises of the Federal High Court in Abuja after attending Kanu's terrorism trial to show solidarity. In another story, the National Board for Technical Education, NBTE, has cautioned all professional and examination bodies in Nigeria to desist from the illegal conduct and award of the National Diploma ND and Higher National Diploma HND certificates. A statement issued to newsmen on Thursday in Kaduna by the Executive Secretary of NBTE, Professor Idris Bugaje, through the board's head, Media and Publicity, Mrs. Fatima Abubakar. Bugaji had issued a circular expressing concern over the activities of certain professional and examination bodies purporting to design, conduct, and award ND and HND certificates in various disciplines. He described such actions as illegal and a violation of the NBTE's Establishing Act. Thank you for staying tuned. Newsline returns shortly. Stay with us.
Melody FM 100.7.
Doing business without advertising is like winking at a girl in the dark. Do not be like a potential bachelor who is busy cutting an eye for a beautiful lady in a very dark room. Give your business the much needed publicity it deserves. Come do business with us by advertising your goods and services on Melody 100.7 FM Ibadan, and let's use our platform to uplift your own. Advertise with us by contacting our marketing department at number 2 MB Makpaderu Street, Bodewa Simi, Basharun Ibadan, Oyo State, Nigeria. Telephone 0915 500 107. That is 0915 500 1007. You can also follow us on all our social media platforms at Melody 107 FM. At Melody FM Ibadan, we help make your business to blow. Yaga yaga. Melody FM, your real home of entertainment. Stay cool, stay cool.
This Melody. Melody FM 100.7.
Welcome back. You've been listening to Newsline and Melody 100.7 FM. Many thanks for staying with us. The news continues and straight to the business story. The Federal Ministry of Housing and Urban Development has announced uniform sales prices for housing units under its Renewed Hope Estate program nationwide. The statement, signed by the ministry's Director of Press and Public Relations, Badamasi Haiba, was issued in Abuja on Thursday. The housing units, which comprise 1, 2, and 3 bedroom semi-detached bungalows, are part of the ministry's effort to make home ownership more accessible and equitable for Nigerians. According to Haiba, the approved selling prices are 1 bedroom semi-detached bungalow, 8.5 million naira, 2 bedroom semi-detached bungalow, 11.5 million naira, and 3 bedroom semi-detached bungalow for 12.5 million naira. And on the foreign scene, women in Australia's Defence Forces launched a class action lawsuit on Friday, alleging widespread and systemic sexual violence, harassment, and discrimination. The case was served against the Australian government on behalf of women subjected to abuse at any time in a 21-year period between November 2003 and May 2025. Josh Alward, who is a legal practitioner, said the threat of war often isn't the best safety fear for female, but the threat of sexual violence in their workplace. And on entertainment news, former U.S. President Barack Obama has honored Afrobeat icon Fela Anikulapo Kuti in a new podcast series celebrating the musician's remarkable artistry and activism. On Wednesday, October 22, 2025, Obama shared a tribute in Fela Kuti Fear No Man, a podcast produced by Higher Ground, the media company he runs with his wife, Michelle Obama. In a video posted on his Instagram page, Obama spoke fondly about his admiration for the late Afrobeat pioneer and political activists. Finally, on Sport News today, Benue State Governor Aissath Alia has dissolved the board and management of Lobsters Football Club, Makadi. The decision comes after the club's relegation from the Nigeria Premier Football League (NPFL) last season, ending a 27-year run in the top division due to poor performance. The chief press secretary to the governor, Kula Teso, announced the development in a statement released on Thursday and shared with journalists in Makadi. According to the statement, the dissolution takes immediate effect and is intended to restructure the club for improved efficiency, transparency, and performance in future NPFL seasons and other competitions. The governor also instructed all members of the dissolved management team to immediately hand over all official documents, assets, and responsibilities to the Commissioner for Youth, Sport, and Creativity. The statement expressed the governor's gratitude to the outgoing board and management for their contributions to the club and the state. It further assured that a new management structure will be unveiled soon to lead lobbysters into a new phase of growth and competitiveness. Before we end Newsline this afternoon, here is a recap of the major points. FG launches nationwide crackdown. Reps move to limit president control over EFCC chair. NBTE warns against the legal award of ND-HND certificates. Women sue governor over sexual abuse in Australian military, and that's on the foreign scene. And lastly, on Sport News today, we told you the governor earlier disbands lobbysters board and management. And we've come to the end of Newsline and Melody 100.7 FM. Kindly join us on our social media platforms for more news stories and excellent programming. Newsline was compiled and produced by Kudirat Hakim Apampa and Bobola Egunfemi. Edited by Iyitayo Olushola, I am Elizabeth Awoku. Do stay tuned for the Yoruba version of the news shortly. Good afternoon, many thanks for listening, and thank God it's Friday.